exhausted. Did I mention that? That I'm exhausted. Already. Cold chocolate. Recommended. I was called upon. Again. Why do you need me now? I was sitting for maybe 2 minutes. 3 maybe. Yeah? I'm back. I was drinking earlier. I was looking at my PNG tour and I just thought I drew that. I downloaded this. And there is this. You don't even see it, but can I move it? No. Yeah, This person, he has the creator has their own little VTuber, PNG tuber, and there was a deer holding a. I think it's an aromantic flag. Yeah. I mean, the background of mine is a bi flag. I'm not bi, but like the edges around my VTuber. Or, yeah, bicolors. I'm drinking this. Holy. Let me enjoy this while it lasts. It's on called again. It's been going worse. It's getting cold. To the point where I'm called around every 50 minutes. 20 maybe. For a variety of reasons. Which is why I was actually glad. When it was like, oh, she'll be gone for a few days. I don't even have a healthy sleep schedule. Like, not at all. How much sleep do you think I got this night before having to get up to get like stuff for her and later on go on the stream? If you get 6 hours, you're wrong. It was about 3.5. She also had a panic attack, which turned 4 hours into 3.5. Because I had to sit with her. She couldn't move to the bedroom anyway. I've also been sleeping next to her for the last almost a year, actually. I was glad. I was actually really, really glad when it was said that she would stay in hospital, because it meant I would have my peace and quiet and could sleep in my own bed. That didn't come. Now she's back. For good. Well, she'll visit again in 2 weeks, but yeah. I mean, I'd have to clean up my bed anyway, because, well, I haven't been using it for sleeping. That's something wrong. There's a lot of stuff on there. Clothes, books, crossword thingy. It's also right next to the desk where I have my stuff. I should also open a window. You know what? I'm gonna do that now. I'm right to the air anyway. Oh, there's someone. Hello. I'll be opening the window. And then we'll continue playing this about Ramhild, Simon's older sister. I have to move my mirror out of the way. This will be a pain in the ass. small room. Let's say I need to move my window mirror because it's my mirror, obviously. And the person has left. Understandable. Quite so. Whoa. I should become an acrobat or something. How the fuck did I get damage already in the back here? I thought it was dirt. No, that's actual damage. From what? You don't even. Huh? What even got. Was it a cat? That's how it's stretched there? Cats aren't even allowed in my room. I have rats. Sunny, Twilight, and Ivy are my rats' names. My ram's stinking. My sister told me to open a window. My sibling. I also wanted to take medication. 1 second. I've been having headaches now for a while. I don't know why. I'm disappointed in myself. It happens frequently. I hate this sound. That's not what it's called in English, is it? Pill? Is that what they call it? Pill? So far away, it doesn't even pick up. Hello, I'm right here. Hello. This is disgusting. But it helps. I hate it. For that, I have a mini darn. Why I have a picture of mini darn? I don't know. At some point in the stream, it was a topic. I suppose. I still have 4 pictures. And 4 like overlays of random things. What I can say is that are all Genshin. We've got Mini Durin. Then we got Silali. No idea where that was important. And we have Malus and Silver. May you rest in peace. And last but not least, we have, I titled this Genshin Twins Flowers. And it's exactly that. Anyway, this is not the point. I can also do this. Or this. And this was how I started my Genshin streams, actually. I did not have been GTuber. It was even less interesting. My content is not interesting. The most interesting thing is that I drew it myself. And I even think even that's mediocre. Anyway. Cause I'm really dusting. No, I was about to say there was a burp coming, but I didn't have time. Isn't the sadness conveyed by painting the fruit impressive enough? Really? Are you telling me this painting is devoid of childlike charm and doesn't look like a master's work? Talent, diligence, and practice are prerequisites for cultivating the spirit of a master. So, why don't you forget that what we've taught you and do another painting? You guys are hilarious. I'm not doing another painting. I've experienced it once already and I find it quite interesting. But just as a canvas once colored cannot return to pristine white, how could I possibly forget what I've learned? Let a mediocre piece be as it is. Is that so? So it's just a mediocre piece, and yet she still signed her name on it. Yes, and when we artists take commissions, we always use secret signatures to sign our work. So she named the painting A Long-Lived Life, and then she lived. What do you think? Are you guys going to take the painting with you? No, let it stay where it belongs. Such paintings may become lost and destroyed in less than 100 years, brought outside but let her repose in eternal peace here with you. I see.
Yahoo!
There. No, that's not it. There. How many of those have you collected? Yeah, it does. Collect all 3 domain control modules. Select the secret hall of the realms. You found a strange module by chance by exploring. If you collect all 3 by the same markers, maybe so.
Come on, traveler, let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Sure. Looks like everything's going smoothly. Historia, what are you doing here? Dozy told me that you had arrived in Lu Yang Academy, so I came along with him. How is the search going? Have you found what you're looking for this time, Island? I have. Could you tell me what it was that landed in Lu Yang Academy this time? It's the place of painters, after all. And to tell the truth, I have no foggiest what it might be. Photos of my sister's from my sister's camera. A camera. I've heard people talking about such devices before. You fallen behind. The painters have all heard about the cameras from Zydel's sister. That's because people here focus on the visual arts. It's known that she talked to them about it. The thing I discussed most with Hilda was philosophy. Philosophy? It's hard to imagine my sister talking about this with someone as knowledgeable as you. Oh, you flatter me. We weren't getting into any deep or complex debates. We were just chatting about how to look at the everyday things around us. For example, the most fundamental question of philosophy is whether one should or should not end it all tomorrow. Huh? Allow me to explain. In a sense of inquiry into this world is a search for the very meaning of our existence within it. Whether we are children seated upon the god's knees, or merely echoes in the winds of inconstant time. All of that is far removed. How can an ordinary person weigh themselves against the universe? For most, the world is no more than their own life. If we one day discover that everything is destined to return to nothingness in the far future, would our lives still hold meaning? Or should our lives be a shoreless sea of suffering to begin with? The world may in truth be a collection of agonies. In either case, there's no difference between living or not. In the latter, death might be called a release. Paimon doesn't think that's right. Not that she knows how to argue against you, though. And what was my sister's response? Never mind that. I was the one arguing that life's inherently meaningless. We should still choose to live it. And it seems you haven't heard. I saw my sister's tombstone back in the sanatorium. Thanks for trying to save her in the end. That's written on an epitaph. One lifetime doesn't count. Is that what it says? I see. Sightland. I can hardly believe in myself, and I wish I could say something to take your pain away. Give me some time, though. You don't have to say anything. I thought I'd cry the moment I saw her tombstone. As it turns out, I was unusually calm. I would have been better if I had cried. That's not what I meant. Anyways, you'll understand later. Are they perhaps the very same individual? Oh. I see something. There it is.
Time for takeoff. Let's light it up. Let's play. Yeah. Thank Barbados.
Wait a minute. How much have you explored now? Huh? We'll go to the top then next. You okay? You okay? Ooh. Oh shit. Hey Ash. I was wondering why you weren't answering me anymore entirely. That's not good. No, it's fine. I'm not mad or anything or upset. I was just really confused. How did it happen?
Sure, I'll play you another tune.
How
But
did
it'll
you
cost
get
me an
hacked
apple.
twice? 1 second. I'm gonna just edit something here. Okay, this is probably better. What scam message? Do you mean, no, I'm not following. What scam message are you referring to? Fuck. Oh, there was a door. Like, are you referring to the money thingy? I was asking whether it was actually possible and you never answered me, so I didn't do it. Because no. Also, what is this? Now I can breathe easier. Oh dear, shame. Ah, okay. Yeah, up there. Yeah, I actually researched first, because it seemed sketchy as fuck to me. Yeah, we'll take the top route here. So first wanted to ask you and you didn't answer me, so I just decided, yeah, I'm not risking it. I'll figure it out as we go. Yeah, it's best to research stuff before going into it. I'm not blaming you. What the fuck is that? It's just a geo symbol. I, I suppose you could take it as your karma yet. Oh. It's smiling. Kinda as like a lesson
Thank Barbados.
to research stuff before going into it. And I'm not mad or anything. Don't think of it like that. I'm more so just like, yeah. This can happen. What the fuck? No, it's up there. Don't die on me.
Think you can get away? Huh? Brace yourself. Here we go.
You don't even have to download shit. You just have to it's even enough to just be on a website, or like if you get a call and just say hello, it can be enough to scam you of all your money. Yeah, it's that bad. What the fuck? Ooh, that's a nice view. That's Mondstadt. There, this Mondstadt. Here we have Jade Mouth. Here we have hello. Oh shit. Die. I hate. Animal slimes are my enemies. I hate them.
Yahoo!
So fucking much.
Yeah.
This is Mondstadt again. What a great view of Mondstadt. And now we're in Jade Mouth. Great.
The story has only just begun!
Have fun with this gift.
I'm going in!
Let's play. Time for takeoff. How rude.
Okay, turn, heal up. Turn.
How do you use these?
Yeah. Oj, what the fuck I'm doing. Ah. Like, personally, it sounded to me like too good to be true. Oh, there. There. And in general, whenever I see something and it's like offering or just like there, I wasn't check first. I cannot afford to lose shit. I mean, I was already scammed once, and it was in fucking Minecraft. Had a bunch of dragon heads in a server, and quartz, and that was quite rare, and stolen. Anyway.
Here we go.
Fuck off, I'm just using this. Yeah, not all pirate games are like... Oh, what is these? Scams? That's still a lot. Over there! There's something. Whee!
Yeah.
I mean, I could also deliver some context to what we're doing. We're currently in, Genshin. We're currently in the Temple of Space. Space being not space, but also the unknown god that separated us from our twin brother in my case. Like the one that starts the game. Outlanders, your journey ends here. I'm stuck. And well, we're in her temple, and all of this is space related. Hello, motherfucker. There's something there. Oh, whoa! Oh, that's cool. So high up. Oh, I was wondering why does it sound like wind in here? Maybe because of that. Yeah. Going. We're also one of my friends, IRL friends, has also been recommended to play Genshin, and he has downloaded, but he's, how do I put this, too lazy. Oh fuck. No. Because, well, the game's pretty big. And he's now too lazy to actually, you know, play because he's like, no, there's too much to do. Also, you have a roommate? Somehow I missed that. I forgot it. Which, I apologize if I did. I am insanely forgetful. I didn't annoy him, but I kind of did annoy him. But not for him to download Genshin, but simply, I was sending him stuff from what I did. All the way back to sending him my reactions to Simulanka. Simulanka was a summer event 2 years ago. That is one pointy. That is what I would call pointy. Jesus Christ, that is pointy. One second. Cannon rival. Skaxia. I am. Oh, it's definitely sharper than Scarxio. We could also look at we can't. Arlecchino. Where is she? There she is. Oops. Anyway. And why do you think that's that would tie into I cannot speak. Not there. Genshin, like RDR2 in Genshin. Which, by the way, said friend also has currently hyperfixation off. Because I was asking him, he has also got ADHD like me. And my current hyperfixations are Genshin Impact, it's been for a while, and strangely enough, Stranger Things. Although that is currently dying down. Oh! Oh! Interesting. I guess I get from the bottom here. Mondstadt, Leeway, Sumeru, Fontaine. A lot to do, and I'm at least when it comes to open world games. Oh, you're a completionist!
Have you heard the Ballad of the Treasure?
Yeah, Genshin will take a long time. And I mean a long time. Most of, I meant to say, from this category, most are hidden achievements. Just to go through them. Then these are also these are for not story quests, yeah, hangout events. Then we have here a few. I still don't know about it. I was called again. I have to leave. I forgot that wasn't middle. Yeah. There was a picture, and the picture is gone. Then we have this. These are just the book series. Mortal Travails. These are just achievements for collecting book series. Mondstadt I have a complete. Leeway I have complete. The next one I will definitely complete is this one, Not Cry, because the only thing I'm missing is the rest of the Lunoculi. Oh, I also have to explain it. Basically, you can collect stuff and then retrieve it by statues or certain other places. In this case, you can also collect stuff for here, like offerings, to max out things. Oh, and I have to leave again. I was called again. Yeah? Yeah, these are to complete, these are to complete, these are to complete, these, this is from a certain minigame that you can complete. These are to collect, these are to collect. Basically everything up until this are all collection-based things. The exception are these two, because, well, you can collect them, but you cannot get anything from them. You can also not do this the normal way. You have to, like, this is just for reputation stuff. This is for a specific region. I still don't know how to use radiant spin crystals. I collect them, but... Oh! My stream didn't completely break up. Thank you. There's also like, I'm just saying the Archon quest alone, if you want to know the story and actually play through it without even skipping through, I'd say count at least 300 hours in there. 200 to 300 hours. That is just the Archon quest stuff. Like, if you want to complete, you can also complete characters. Like, give them a level 90 weapon, bring them to level 90, give them good artifacts. I do Venti because he's my favorite character. You can also C6 them, but that is another story. Practically impossible if you don't pay money. And 10 or friendship level 10, which, by the way, that is what I'm trying. I got, I don't know, 21 characters at level 10 friendship. I personally love Genshin because of lore. There's so much fucking lore. Definitely silence. Technically speaking, what he painted was not the starry sky. The fuck did he paint then? The false sky? Okay. And then exit. Woo!
Yahoo!
Well, we missed something. Oh, right. Of course we'd miss something if we never do it. We never even been up there. No wonder it's missing. Okay, there might be someone under there. Or just I don't know. There's nothing, I think. Okay. Hello, motherfucker.
Stay.
Too late for regrets.
Damn, I wish for someone.
Think you can get away?
Let's light it up.
Good.
Let's play.
Ah! Fucking die!
Yeah.
Jesus. They're gorgeous, but Jesus. Also, the thing you saw in my hand that I used there was well, it's called
Have you heard the
Bex.
ballad of the treasure chest?
Ooh. This is an Adlon themed one. Specifically the Master of the Night. Why the fuck is everything the same? But who are you? What an interesting woven scroll. Oh, hello there. You're new around here, aren't you? What can I help you with? Could you tell me about the area you lived in? Compared to the ages of others speak of, mine was rather uneventful. Remember under Loch Knight existed only in place, and intricate machines of later centuries had yet to appear for another 1,000 years. So if you were hoping I could share some exciting story from my area, I fear it may sound rather dull. As for me, Christine de Pinceret, I was merely the daughter of a rather ordinary viscount. Even in my own time, our house could hardly stand beside great families like the Petrichors or the Randolphs. About these exhibits. I would. I would. I love like going slowly around the world. Which, by the way, that's also what I could recommend in Genshin. These exhibits I've heard they were woven by the people of ancient Natlan. I can't say I fully understand them, but they're lovely to look at. It doesn't make one curious though, why did they develop a tradition like this? And our dear Fontaine picture books actually appeared later than written text. Miss Vindia, the map's snow-winged goose, had never even heard of a picture books. In her era, pigments seemed to be used only for military purposes. Natlan, truly is a fascinating place. Because Genshin has so much. It's a gorgeous game, as I could just show you. Then literally everything has lore. I'm not kidding. You think not everything has lore? Even items have lore. All these artifacts have lore. Every single one. All these things have lore and backgrounds and where they all come from. Like this. This is a claw of a rift hound. Rift hounds were Arabissa creatures. Abyss came from 6,000 years ago when the first ruler of Tibet, Nibelung, came to actually bring it, but there were also created a bunch of them by a Rhine daughter during the cataclysm. The calamity. Also, what is this? Here. The food items. Like dishes have lore. Yeah, even dishes. Or stories behind them. There's flowers with lore. Where is stuff? Ah, there! If I'm correct, it has the souls of dead children in them. Yeah. Not exactly happy. On another note, dandelion scenes. Dandelions are said to be also dead people. Oh, you've one of my personal favorite games.
The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Just story-wise and development-wise and plot twist-wise, is Martha Was Dead, and I cannot recommend it because it's, well, to put it bluntly, there was a joke going around with me and my friend that I was talking about that I'm never disturbed. And then this game came around, and that was the first game to ever disturb me. Asshole!
Yahoo!
The reason for that.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
I mean, in the second one with dandelions, it's not just dead children. It's everyone's dead. I mean, it's actually a sweet story. It's said that people of Mondstadt, when they die, they will turn into dandelions, which is why the people of Mondstadt are never afraid of death. Quite sweet. That was said by Dalion, but he's also insanely religious, so it's unclear whether it's entirely canon. Yeah, there are even stories in game that are not canon. Like the story of the first flying birds of this world that were said to have been um, guided, you could say, by Barbados, and that's absolute bullshit because there were flying birds before Barbados. I actually checked whether that's true. Um, yeah, Martha is dead is just like this. The most disturbing scene was really when Julia literally took a scissor from her mother to like cut clothes and cut open her sister's abdomen to pull out conjoined twin babies. Dead ones, of course, because well, her sister was also dead.
Brace yourselves.
It's Martha after all.
The story has only just...
Truth repeats its course.
I mean, in Genshin there's a lot of
Think
trap
you can get away?
and funny lore. Like Helena, she's a newest character, help Venti about 1,000 years ago. Venti a monster was actually had two revolutions. The second one was 1,000 years ago, which was during, well, Mondstadt, without the Animarcans' knowledge, or kind of freedom, by the way, was had slaves. And one of the slaves was known as Vanessa. She was from the Murata clan, descendants of the original Pyrocom, blah blah blah. And she liberated Mondstadt, became the hero of Mondstadt, and the Windrise tree was then grown when she arose to the heavens. But one of the things that was done to liberate Mondstadt again, to make it free from slaves, was to scare the aristocrats away. How did they do it? The Animarcan faked the Geo-Archon signature. And basically, technically speaking, illegally, everyone in Mondstadt now belongs to Geo-Archon. Still. That's what the contract said. The Geo-Archon, to this day, I think, has still no idea about that he's technically a slave owner. That is one of the funny parts of lore. Or, how Ganyu was during the Archon War, which ended 2,000 years ago and was at least 1,000 years long, was almost swallowed by a monster, but she was overweight, or just had very thick thighs, and it choked. It choked to death on her. Which is when she started to pay close attention to her weight. My finger! That sounds wrong. I mean, I just dropped my figurine that I was playing with. Which are also fun bits of lore. I mean, sad bits, fun bits, there's a lot of them. Oh yeah, Ito's greatest fear are beans. Yeah, actual beans. Not even the live ones, just beans. He's highly allergic because he's an Oni, and Onis have like an allergy, but we were once shown our greatest fears, and his was beans. Or people throwing beans at him. I mean, I get it, but also it's quite funny. And hers were legal disputes. Of not just any legal disputes, like those were it's like petty legal disputes. sad lore bit. For example, which is only if you read the Genshin manga, which, yes, there's a manga, it released prior to the game. And one of them is about Kali. She, well, she was born with a sickness, which should be cured by curing. It's a long story. But it's a very dangerous sickness, and her mother basically sold her into human experimentation for the promise that they would heal her. They halted her. It paused her Elazar, as the sickness is called, but yeah. To put it bluntly, there was a soul of an ancient god placed in her. She still remained at its power and was quite powerful. But it was also incredibly, really dangerous, and she also wanted to die. And then she stumbled upon Amber. This girl. They became best of friends, and with the help of Sino, this Archon soul was basically sealed. It's still in her, but she cannot use it, and it's like dormant, just in there somewhere. And she's like, nah, I don't need you. Stay the fuck away. I can't get rid of you, so just stay away. Fun fact, she became a 4-star, not even a 5-star for that. You can actually see the background. If the background is purple, that means 4-star. If it's yellow or golden or brown or whatever, it's a 5-star. He switched eye colors with his snake. First 50 minutes. Yeah, Amber's one of the first characters you meet. The very first is Venti, and then it's Amber. And then like Kaya, Jean, Lisa, yeah. Anyway, we're here. Also, I was very lucky that my favorite character is Venti. Because, well... yeah! The dragon! That's the Balin. Oh. The Balin is a sweetheart once you get to actually know him. I know he seems dangerous, and yes, he is dangerous at the beginning. But in truth, if he wasn't, like, manipulated, he's a sweetheart.
Yahoo!
A really shy sweetheart, surprisingly. He actually is also friends with this guy. You know, 2 dragons living in Mondstadt. They're bound to become close. Is this some sort of sand? There, I cannot read. That's really creepy. Reminds me of the people of God Assault. Also, this guy has so much lore, they had to split it. To understand his lore, there's literal multiple quest lines. And still, it's difficult to follow. Like, to understand it, you'd have to play Similanka. Then, of course, you'd have, which you cannot do anymore because Similanka was a summer event and that was removed afterwards. Um,
Each day is a new page in my story.
there's also
I
the
want to
part with
savor every scene, every
Albedo's
footnote before I
event
turn to
quest
the next one.
many years ago, which would prove interesting for it. Then there's paralogism, logism, and there's also a story quest which takes 5 real life days to play. And only then you'd understand his lore, and even then it's complicated.
Yahoo!
And that's just his origins. Vitruvius. King Dashford. Imagine we just meet King Dashford in here. Like, yeah, we just pulled a god of a supposed dead god out of our ass and pulled him here. What the fuck am I even saying? Yeah, whatever. What? Hello? I have a wall in my hand. Anyway. Yeah, it takes I mean, how do I put this? It doesn't take that long. I think his entire story takes around 3 to 4 hours to story quest. The thing is, it's actually split. You have to wait a day. But you get rewarded with something really cool in comparison to all the others. If you complete the story quest. You get a new skin. Because this was the original. And this is the skin you get
Does
after it.
this outfit suit me better? I trust your judgment.
Which, I know this looks the same, but it's not. Difference is, it's more glowy, it's less red. Basically, he establishes himself as his own person. I actually... One second. Can you see the resemblance? They're both the same person. Yeah, I mean, at this point he was called Mini Durin. And now he's just called Durin, but they're still the exact same person. You can see it a little in the eyes, I guess. I can assure you I can promise you they're really the same person. They may not sound the same, they have different voice actors, different color palettes, different characteristics, but that's still the same person. Take the little dragon, add a little sprinkle of alchemy, and the genius of Albedo, and boom, you have a human. A humanoid, it's difficult to say. If you want a better difference, you can look at the heart in the middle here. You see, like, it's crossed out, has this thingy, and then you can see it here, where it's glowing. Also the wings, because in the outfit they're like purple to yellow, and there's like animation. And here they're just purple pinkish. Basically in the story there were 2 Durins. And he's establishing himself as the real Durin. Also, who are you now? You people, I've not seen you around before. Are there still newcomers showing up to now? But since Dex is with you, I suppose you're backup. My name is Vinipi, and I came from an era when the King Deshran's divine form still walked among us. I don't know how long ago that was. We just know that he's been dead for a few thousand years. Paimon's the name, and this is Traveler, and our team's got one more member, Zeitlin. We're probably what you consider people from the most recent era. Zeitlin, would you happen to have an older sister by any chance? Do you know my sister too? Of course! Here everyone is friends with everyone. It matters little what station they occupied in their former life. In my day, I was a nobody, just one of many working on King Deshran's mausoleum. I was traveling in the desert one day when I was suddenly plucked from the sands and thrown into the apathic interval, where I was for, I want to say, less than 100 years. Then, once I left and came here, I found a place full of ancients, some from times preceding even King Deshran himself, but all got along just the same. It looks like we just sit here. I don't have that issue. Genshin does not have my fucking haircut. Nor hair color. My outgrown white blonde strands. I can actually send you pictures because I graduated like 1 second. What day do we have? A little less than 2 weeks ago. And I still have pictures of that. Later on, the sisters of the deity here told me they hadn't plucked any desert buildings, and asked that I reconstruct them from memory. Oh, more than one. So, Easter Rock, Rhindaughter didn't exist at the time. Nibirius, then just, and probably also didn't exist. I mean, she did exist, but she was practically dead, or half dead. So, Renova and Easterov? It was only with everyone's help that I managed to rebuild this place at all, but now, look at these ruins. You know, speaking of which, Paimon has a question. Those sand statues out there, are those, artworks of your era? You know, back in King Deshret's day? Perhaps they were created to serve as a reminder of the impermanence of the physical body and life itself. You truly are different from your sister. You must really enjoy reading like the others. Those are people, all of them. They were punished for being turned into sand. Whoa! Don't worry, they're all still alive. Death does not exist here. They'll be restored once the problem here is resolved. Oh, wait, didn't you say that whoever saved you would get that coin King Deshran gave you as a reward? Ooh. That tells me nothing. Emo femboy is so just an emo feminine person, which most emos are actually. I've seen little emo masculine person. Paimon bets it's worth a lot of more. It's useless. Huh? No, I'm not handing it over. It's my lucky charm. Besides, it's the only thing I have left to remind you of my old life. Since it's so important to you, alright, guess we'll be super nice and not press you for payment. We've been chatting for too long. Looks like it's here. We don't have time to stand around talking. Are you at least the level of our Novus Remurian Centurion? I hear zombies. I tried to get one of those. My hair is not fluffy. I tried with hairspray and stuff like that and it didn't work. But hey, I know that girls stay for a long time in my hair. Literal days. With not even hairspray, that was just dry shampoo. No idea how that lasted for longer than 12 hours. Let alone like 5 days. I mean, it died down, sure, but it was like still there. There we go again. Paimon doesn't know what kind of standard this is supposed to be. You know, just close it. Oh! Like the... Ah, I hate 6-7. Ooh, what's this? And this.
Ah, God!
I'm already gonna remember this. Actually, I have an entire team. And my mom just bring guy out to leave again. I'll be right back. Return it. Oh fuck, no, okay, I removed it. Alright, tell me when you're back. that was quite something. He is the level of high-ranking Centaurian. Didn't you have your own hierarchy back in the Jesuits' day? Well, those scholars are at the Mahabaya Pulva. It's Mahavajaranapna all over again. Mahavajapulya archives have read enough books and their combat assessments actually had some weight. It's nice to be so well read. For instance, on average, the knights serving under Aranyes could take on 3 standard Marine Centurions at once, though they're half rank below Aranyes. Medye, who served the Crocodile King, wasn't considered exactly a lead fighter, but was highly adept at dealing with monsters in terms of power level. Alright. Let's go save your friends first. But I want to know more. We can talk about that later.
What suspense. It's like opening a gift.
I actually wanted to talk about, I have a team which is really funny. If you think about it, it's actually a prime team. I'm waiting for Nefer, so I will replace Xingqiu with Nefer. But we have the embodiment in the god of plants and wisdom itself, an avatar of the collection of all memories and wisdom of the world. The leader of the most ancient religion in Tibet, and the last standing members of Hyperborea, the most ancient civilization, civilization and timeline that exists in Genshin, that is withstanding all throughout history, in their specific tribe, all the way going back to Hyperborea, which is longer than Remuria, what we are currently hearing about. The god they worship, the Trident Goddess, having about as much power as the current rulers of Tibet itself, having technically the power over reason, time, space, death, and life, as well as being able to visit the moon at any time and break the firmament at any given moment that she wishes to. And then we have some awful kid from Liyue, who happens to be from a rich family. I agree. I find Lama very pretty too. I actually initially didn't want to pull for her because, well, she has quite large assets, and I was like, well, that's not too large. I find her too sexualized. But then I saw a deer form and her character, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna pull her anyway. Anyway, I'll switch to those two. Because, holy shit, that's a lot. But, she can do this. And this is what convinced me to pull for her. Ah! Oh, okay. Yeah, he's something. He likes to play pranks. Is just an ordinary human. I mean, fun fact is tying. Despite how she looks, despite having silver blood, pointy ears, and antlers, Llama is human. It is tied to, well, the people of the religion or of the island in general, of his island, the people of what would we call it? Shit. The Frost Moon Scions, they just have antlers. hers are particular a lot. And those attributes, they're just like, yeah, they have them. That's it. Oh, nice. And more pointy ears. Oh yeah, we have a few characters with pointy ears. I mean, she's also not human. She is not human. But where was he? Here. Dahlia also has pointed ears, differently pointed ears, but he's also human. I mean, we've never heard anything other than that he's human. Even though his concept made him seem more like a vampire. What was my thought? Oh. I don't know Beasters, sadly. Irish. Dramatic. My favorite.
Huh?
Well, if we go implied slash very much theorized and very popular ship with Xingqiu, which is so far implied, and I'm like, yeah, it's basically canon. Then there's something going on between him and Xiangyun. I mean, they're already best friends who can not stay apart from each other. Literally.
Yeah.
You want to find Xingqiu, look for Xiangyun, and vice versa. He has crash outs, but that's because of his pure yang energy. Basically, if he eats hot food, gets too emotional, gets hot in general, which is why he eats ice, so it doesn't happen. He kind of loses control, which he could pass out, have a total personality change, be super excited, be aggressive. There's basically no telling about what he will become. And he finds it funny. So what does he do? Sneak in spicy stuff in his food, which is actually pretty easy. I mean, Liyue is based on China, which is already very spicy. Punch him. Punch who? Xiangyun? Xingqiu? Because you talked about Molly being your favorite character, my favorite character is Benti. I mean, I suppose it's pretty obvious, given that he's my only fully built character. Like, that is his signature, one of his 3 or 4 signatures, I lost count. I have 3 artifact sets, which are all in the top 5% at least. I have MC1, which was the first 5-star in general. I have all his stars at level 10. I have his friendship at level 10. I have his prime team. Apologies. Yeah, I think you are. I mean, we can test it no. Event is like my favorite, which, I mean, he was the first released character, but also I believe he's one of Hoyo's favorite characters because they keep bringing content about him. And I mean keep bringing content. Even this area, I'm not kidding. This area, like where I am, you want to know how to get to it? There's a teleportation point. Okay, we can teleport right back here. we have to touch a certain statue. I mean, it takes a minute. Apologies. This statue, which, if you... Is it smaller? Oh, it's definitely smaller than one in Mondstadt. I mean, this is still Mondstadt, but you can actually test. You can still sit. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, that's a Benty statue. And the gateway to Celestia still is at the bottom written, and it leads to a place where you're in the palace of one of Celestia's members. Anyway, yeah, you can give me a massive spoiler. I haven't played the game. Anyway. By the way, we can also test how far you are behind. 1 second. One second. There. Shit. Okay, type out, but don't post it like post it when I say no. Type out 1 and post it now. Okay, we're like 13 seconds behind. I mean, sure. I'm not that long in the game, but sure, I can review some accounts. I've never done that before though, so apologies, I'm not sure how to do that. Like... But I can still do it. Okay. Ew. Ew. Is that an American server? Asia server. Oh god. Oh, I'm so sorry, I cannot. I only have I'd have to play a little in Asia. I wonder if there's any other way to review your account. 1 second. We can go to Akasha. Okay. Okay, we're on Akasha. Let me open chat on my phone for that. 1 second. Okay. I mean, I'd say I'm looking at Vorka, level 90, C0, of course, FTP, I cannot say it. We've all been there. I'm also FTP. These are some good artifacts, the first three. Like, the plume, the feather, the goblet, that's not the goblet. The sense. It's all pretty good. The latter two could be a bit better, but otherwise, this is a good build. I would recommend leveling his burst a bit more. How is Mika your third best? Okay. You have probably the best. That is a great flower. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Yeah, it's lagging. Yeah, let's do this. Also, wait. I mean, you have his artifact set, which is already good. There's more one. Very skill perfect. I mean, yeah. What is this? Yeah, those are good. It's good. It's already pretty good, but there's still like. I can also recommend you do Akasha, which is akasha.cv. Is there anything specific that you want tips about? I'm more confused that Mika is apparently yours. Why is Mika third? Do you have two good sets for flints? Okay, dude, I should probably tell you something. People are like, how do I put this? A lot of people are just meta-based. Basically, they're like, you have to hit 1,000,000 damage. That's bullshit. People like to say, I mean, don't get me wrong, good damage is good. I love doing good damage. But if it's only about doing the maximum damage, and if you don't do the maximum, you're doing it bad or wrong, that's bullshit. For fuck's sake, there's been people building DPS Barbaros who are stronger than me. You have good builds. Of course they could be better. Every build could be better. I doubt there's anyone who has a perfect build. I doubt there is even a perfect build. Because each person has their own specific pursuits. I could show you my own team comms, with which I managed to clear out stuff. Like, usually I currently go with my balloon team, or I just marked by date which characters, which teams I made new. Oh, I run with this for a while. This team? Absolute dog water. I realized that all 4 of them were level 80. They weren't back then. And I was fine with it. For fuck's sake, my Razor Boy was my main. He couldn't even hit 10k. People like to say shit because they think their way to play is the perfect one, is the correct one, and everything else is shit. I also had this team, which is arguably also pretty bad if I want to main Venti and have a Xiao as an on-field DPS, and he's built as such too. And what the fuck is Kazuha doing? This is just the team. And yeah. So what I can tell you is, if people tell you you're not good enough, don't listen to them. They're just there to be assholes. You have good team bones. Where the fuck am I again? Alright. Why does Molly die? I don't know though. Sorry, I was like focused on the other thing. I'm interested. Oh, artifact. Useless artifact, but an artifact. Oh, you have to get up. God, I'm cringing myself over here. What does he do? Kill her? It's up there. There's another side. Hello? Ow! Asshole.
By the Frostman of old. Surged. Kill.
Die. Fucker. Interesting. Vinny B, you're still alive. How wonderful to see you. Of course, I know that death is not possible here. What I mean is, I'm glad you didn't turn into sand. Anyway, Vitruvius. Anyway, you know what I mean. I do. And thanks to all of you, and Dex too. I didn't do a thing. Oh, dang. And how did she die now? Like, yeah. Many people introduce you all to Vitruvius and recounts what just happened. Incredible. Your strength exceeds even that of a typical chief Centaurian. No, even Pama's kind of interesting. How you actually stack up in that system. Oh yeah? In that case, I'll take it to the others. After all, the DP only provided the patternwork and motives from King Dashret times. I was the one responsible for the main layout and pathways in this area. That's right, what this may look like a building from some gilded age is really a result of everyone's knowledge.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Whee! I mean, up. There you go. Be gone, motherfucker. Don't come any closer. Sand? I'd be a bit urgent to worry about my own epitaph. You'll probably think me ridiculous, but I've actually decided what mine will be. Please, tell my love it patrial is that. Mitravius! He turned his head before he was even done speaking. I'm hopeless. I'm actually finding the urge to chuckle out loud at this said juncture. He's going to be so mortified when he stops being sent. That's a rather optimistic take on the situation. We have a choice to make. Do we deal with the guard first, or do we search for it as long as we can? Actually, I can take out.
Hey!
Die. Yeah. Take the elevator. She was shot with it. Kinda didn't say it. Actually, there is a chest there. I see it. Don't leave me. See you. Ah, as I said. Mein Gott. I'm real careful. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Nahida, you can do it. You can do it. You're on your own. No! Fuck. I was about to say, you're in your own region. Because, well, she's, the Archon of Sumeru, so she's kind of the ruler over the rainforest and the desert. Hello, little motherfucker. Come here, come here. Oh, asshole. There's a reason the desert isn't well explored. I mean, I need to switch. Because to uncover the sand, I need an ammo.
Yeah.
Brother, what? Oops. I need to get up there because there is
Here we go.
a momento thingy.
Huh.
I think there's an easier way to get it. Do I give a shit? Absolutely not. Why do I have 20? Thank you. Oh. Die. So this. Thank you. The thing is up there. So ah. We need B-Dex and Ramhilda and our new friends. Thank you all. I'm her younger sister, Zeidland. I see, the two of you look so much alike and oh, so pretty. My name is Kshama. And I come from, what was I going to say? The area in which the Dendroarchon had yet to become a child. Which means y'all saw around the King Desperate time. We need to introduce Kshama and... No, wait, no. Because of, yeah, memory mess up. So you think it's different. So it's just before 500 years ago. Or like the area between 2000 years ago and 500 years ago. We need to introduce Kshama and Vitruvius' tragic circumstances are revealed. They also speak of the epitaph that took thousands of years to come up with. That is beyond absurd. If I hadn't told you, you would have never known. Now that you have, it's going to be hard for me to look at Vitruvius in the eye without laughing. Alright, enough small talk. We all come this way. Let's not look at Vitruvius. Is there anyone else? I'm afraid not. Then how can we stop folks from talking to the sand? Any ideas? We didn't manage to learn much from exploring earlier. After all, no one here at the Desert Pavilion is well versed in the mystic art or the sciences. It seems we're back to the only known method, the feeding punisher of Gomorrah. That you need not worry about. We have travelers. Think of a Murian tribune. Looks like someone's been promoted again. There's no way to find the punisher Gomorrah. It's hidden its form. That's a problem, yes. You know, it wasn't easy getting everyone out. How about we leave this place first and get everyone back to the main hall? Historia and Josephus are there too. They seem rather knowledgeable, so maybe they know a way. Oh, Historia's safe too? That's really good to know. He's the most experienced of us all, and he's always open to learning new things. If we're talking about anecdotes, history, and culture, he's probably the most knowledgeable person in this world. Let's go now. The earlier we get back, the earlier we can figure out this out and save Vitruvius and the rest.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
Well, if you're talking about Genshin, there's a few things. I mean, if you're starting Genshin, you need to be prepared for what we also kindly refer to as playin impact. You might be wondering, what the hell is playin impact? I'm glad you asked. Basically, every time something new comes out, people are complaining. And I don't mean just a bit. I mean, I cannot name a single time something hasn't been complained about. The fuck am I supposed to do with this now? Okay.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh. I mean, fandom-wise, Genshin Impact is pretty horrible. Like, imagine there's leaks coming out for characters, and just from the leaks, people are saying, oh, it's going to be a 3-star and this is horrible and this game sucks, and everything they do is pretty much bad. And now imagine it with every character. I mean, okay, Ventically, not so much.
So heavy.
But the more popular the game got, the more it came to the surface. I see it every single time. Skirk, to revealing. It's pretty, I mean she is pretty. And yeah, it doesn't make much sense. She's badly made. Enough. They complain about her color palette in general. I know her face. And they say she's sexualized because apparently this here on her neck is supposed to reference, according to the fans, is supposed to represent what you wear during BDSM. That is an accessoire. In what way does this look like BDSM? I have no idea. Any of the deaths? How many are we talking? There's hundreds. I'm not kidding. But yeah, I mean, yes. If we're talking about Hoyo in general, the makers of various games, they brought out a game where you would there was an event where you would inappropriately touch characters. Another game called Lowly Heaven. Lowly, by the way, is a sexualized little girl. Sometimes boys, but mostly girls. They're also racist. I do not support their actions. I do not pay for this game. And if I ever want to become a Hoyo creator, I think I just flunked my chance. I mean, this girl is from Egypt. Netland is based on Africa, South America, a little bit of Spain. Let's go through them. Yeah. It was when that it was also said that Genshin specifically sexualized little girls, which I'd say is not so much the case. Because I don't know what exactly you're seeing. Because they say, what about little girls that are like old? There's almost all of them are like that. Klee's age is unknown. Yes, she's an elf, but she's a child. Diana is like 12 to 14. Sayu is like 16. She's older, but she's malnourished. Similarly, Dory was also malnourished. She is an adult. She's like 20. Nahida, maybe 500, but she's mentally still a child. She's still growing in wisdom. Nor is she sexualized in the thing. Chi-Chi is technically speaking between 1 and 300, but she died when she was 8. She's a zombie. Yao is literally 8 to 12. Sijuin is, between all of them, probably the most mature one. She is an actual adult, but not in a human sense. She's not even human. She's a Melusine, which is what given her a height. Which is strange, because people are like, that's his daughter! She watched him grow up. She basically raised him. She's also 500. I can show you in a second. Kachina is like 14. Yansan is also older. She also complains about her height. But yeah. I want to show you something. Just so you know what Melusines are. Because I could just talk shit and you have no idea what Melusines are. Because a Melusine is an actual kind of creature. There is one. Hello. This is a Melusine. This is what Sijuin originally looks like. Hey, hello? I'd like to take a proper picture of you. Yeah. This is a melody. Super cute creatures who, funnily enough, they find humans adorable. All of them are 500. They're sea creatures and they look like this. She's working. Hello, dear human. I was just considering a problem a moment ago, so I almost didn't notice you. Could I ask what you were considering? Of course you can. I was wondering how humanity came about. We Melusines were born of Alina, so I often have been wondering, how did the first human in the world come to be? Were they born from flesh and blood like we were, or were they created in some other way? I'm not from Savat, so... Oh, is that so? Never mind. I'm just one of the things that across my mind, you know? There are so many things in this world that we Melusines are unable to understand. I'm used to it. Still, thank you. Please take this small souvenir. Thank you.
I wonder where humans come from.
Yeah. She was referring, by the way, I should mention, this is Alina. And these are his children. The Melusines. And they all came from Alina here. It's insane how big he was.
Why do you have beef with Jansson?
I mean, there was a series called The Dragon Prince. Are you referring to Dragon Prince like with, Callum and Ezran and Rayla? I watched that. I liked that. I really did.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
If I'm already out and about, how about showing, you remember earlier, when I showed Durin? And how there's technically 2 Durins in this world, and he has to establish himself. He was the second one. Me too. I also love the story.
One slumber in a place like this?
I repeat what Durin just said. Did it once slumber in a place like this? Because it's cold. But yes, he is referring to original Durin. The one created by Gold Rhindaughter. Give me that. Okay,
Watch out!
Brace yourselves.
Killjoy, we've only just begun. I miscalculated.
Let me introduce to you. Original Durin. All these bones you see is just his. He was defeated 500 years ago by, the Ballin and, Menti. But, it was then revealed later on that, whilst he was a threat to Monster and killed a lot of people, he didn't mean to. He was literally just a child who wanted to play and didn't understand the concept of like death or harming others. Similarly, Elena did also something like that. He just wanted to play with humans and other creatures, but like he's a ginormous creature, one, and two, yeah, he was filled with abyssal energy and realized he was corrupting everything around him. And then he tripped and died. I am not kidding. That was literally his death. Was tripping and dying. There's also another dragon. I mean, there's a lot of dragons in Genshin. But, imagine all these pathways, like here, going through here, here, and collecting all here. Could technically all be connected to one dragon. A pep. A pep is fucking ginormous. Like, she should just be laying all there. But she is hiding herself. Over a fucking level. Oops. What the hell did I just mark? Go. Oh, I also need to do my dailies. I have 200 XP. Yeah, okay. And I can do the Fontaine now. Not Archon quest. I already did Fontaine's Archon quest. Hate explorers. Oh, she's far from the only one. The desert is a fucking ass region with complicated things, and I don't get it. I'm doing my reputation. Why? Simply, I just want a wind glider. That's one. I have almost all of the wind gliders. Like, okay. Like, these two you get anyway. This is for PlayStation players. This is when you max out one stat. Dragon, Spine, Inazuma, Zomeru, Fontaine, and Nutland. This one you get for free. And this is for Noctway, which looks horrible on Venti.
Right now, I wish it.
Okay. We'll take my bloom team. Shit. I have by the way, I've been playing this entire time with a small real figurine from Stranger Things. There's an action going on with Kinder Joy, which is like a German sweet, and they sell like miniature figurines from a really popular figurine brand, and specifically currently Stranger Things, and whenever she says something double, she gives me it. And this is Upside Down Will, which unlike the others is actually season 1. Well, like I have the others are now like season 4, and season 1. I mean, there are things. They're just underground and hard to reach and fucking stupid. I hate it. Where is it? Oh, hi, you're back there.
This way through. A moonlit night for all. Lush as the moonlight.
Also, this thing which I'm fighting here also came from Alina. He had two kinds of things come out of him. Oh. Yeah, Genshin's pretty complicated in all senses. Like, it took me so fucking long to understand what different things meant, like on artifacts. Okay. No hydro damage. Okay, we're taking my Venti team. Yeah, the bounties are like weekly. You can do 3 in total. Like, you have to decide, okay, which nation do I do 3 bounties in? And requests.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Wrong direction. Where is it? There it is. Hello, motherfucker.
Have fun with this gift.
Okay. You.
Go in. Time for takeoff. Yeah. Ha.
Okay. Yay. Like, all bounties are fighting. The requests are fighting or like bringing random stuff like food somewhere. Okay. Okay, we're taking the same team. Fun.
Oh dear. I am feeling the urge to jump in a puddle.
What's like the hardest fight you had to do? Just in general. Hello, little fucker. Let me drop it directly on your head. I don't do much.
Dare to mess with me?
Watch out!
Brace yourselves.
I missed. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Too late for regrets. Gears of the storm.
A turning point in.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Fucking guy. Pretty sure I've been caught again. Wait a second. I'll be right back.
Stopped raining already? A shame. I wanted to play some more.
it. I have to make my mom a soup. Yeah. Like Genshin, the most. The fight I hate most in all the things is the fucking Netherlands boss. Fuck him. I mean, I meant, not IRL. I meant in Red Dead Redemption 2, but, you can also say general. Just, yeah, whichever pleases you more. I'll be right back. It takes like 5 to 10 minutes. Depends. Yeah. I gotta go. I brought headphones. I have to wait until it cooks. Did I just see Venti's ass from looking at my phone? Of course I know what stables are. I once wanted a horse. I was a real big horse person. minutes, then I'm getting called again. I'm grabbing this. Then I'll choose for my hate ones. Hydroculus. I'm missing a few. Those. Well, in Genshin there are a few type of bosses. We have world bosses, which can be visited at any time for specific materials. You can actually see them all on the map. And then we have the weekly bosses, which range from a various amount. Actually, there's also a world boss, which is also a weekly boss, which is Andreas / Boris. Well, let me show you. They can go from harmless to fucking brutal. I mean, this is one of the easiest. I can usually one-shot it at this point. You know, that's why I mean one-shot.
Let's play.
You had to go that direction, of course you had.
Stay.
Dare to mess with me?
Nope.
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
The story has only just.
I
Let's
cannot.
play.
I fucked up. Okay, usually I manage to do it in one shot. But still, one of the is still easy.
Yeah.
Stay.
Let's light it up.
I'm trying to run a little.
Brace yourself. Here we go.
Okay. I don't think I get to do it.
Think you can
Maybe
get
my
away?
turn rotation.
Truth repeats it. Teamwork is true.
A turning point.
Let's play. Yeah.
Weekly. As in once a week. I mean, this was one of those really easy ones. The hardest one It's the one in fucking Netherlands. Last time I beat it whilst Venti and Farazan were down. So yeah, that was insanely easy. That was the highest level. This one, Art Nemesis, I hate it. But I need to do it. Why? Because Dern uses its materials. I'm gonna try a level ID again. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, my character's died. This is still lower level as the first one.
I pray you will find peace in death.
Ow, 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 ow!
Watch out!
Ow, ow. Come on.
Let's light it up.
Come on, give me one burst.
Go in. Yeah, time for takeoff.
A turning point in.
Come on, come on.
Have fun with this gift. Brace yourselves.
Watch out!
We'll see about that. Everybody stand back. Think you can get away?
Ashes will fall like rain! A turning point in.
Come on. I'm doing pretty good this time.
Yeah. Let's light it up. Adventure
I'm
time.
doing really good this time.
I'm going in. Truth repeats its course.
The story has only just.
Time for takeoff.
Oh fuck. Not this.
Yahoo!
Leave it to me!
I never meant! Shit. I have to let go.
Brace
from my
yourself.
character. Never mind, I don't.
Dare to mess with me?
A turning point in fate!
Still, if worse comes to bear. Because this one-shots characters.
Huh?
I wasn't.
Time didn't
I didn't
stop.
time it right. I have to leave for a second. One second. Let me defeat this motherfucker.
Leave it to me!
Teamwork is strength. Think you can get away? Let's light it up.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Watch out!
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's play. Oh dear. Time for takeoff. Let me sleep a while.
Fuck. I cannot revive him.
Wish you.
I was already in the midst of cutting. I did it. Yay! And last but not least, I've also decided, why not go for the most recent? I mean, I've been beating it frequently, by the way. Actually, can't I heal with Capitano? It would be badass to heal with him. After all, the one I'm going up against next is actually his colleague. I cannot heal with him. Yay! There's another line. It's just Durn standing there. Durn. I'm stuck. Durn is frozen in fear. He's not moving anymore. They're menacingly. Yeah. What? Did my game literally just break? I think it did. 1 second. Oh, wait. Yeah. Whoop, there. Put something up. He's very menacing. Can I stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far. By the way, this is a character that people claim to be an adult. Because he sniffed alcohol. And perhaps drank it. He doesn't like alcohol. I was hoping the background would change, but it didn't. I don't get it. She's my child. Okay. He drank. No, I was saying, during the character I'm using is considered for some reason by some people as an adult. Because he sniffed alcohol. And perhaps he drank alcohol. It's unknown whether he actually drank it, but regardless, he doesn't even like it. It's the same guy who plays like a child. I mean,
Sleep.
who's that?
Dragons clash horns as a way to express their friendship. But I'm scared I might use too much force. I don't want to hurt you. Are you sure you're not worried? Huh. All right. Well, in the interest of safety, how about I stand still and you bump your head on my horns?
He's so damn cute. That's my son.
If you don't.
Ah, I still haven't finished Undertale. I don't play this, by the way. In the hard mode. Like, I'm playing the hardest version of it. Which is, by the way, going up against him, nothing else.
With the marrow of the three
This is also
in
one.
my hand,
So
behold
I have
the false moons fall.
There's not even a burst hit. This one.
For the everlasting forest. Make yourselves a home.
How dark.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Return. Blades of cold resolve.
With one heart, we pray.
Entropy.
Grow! Share my knowledge! Green moons
Such a
converge.
simple attack. And you're already, that's more like it. Some results of valor.
I'm doing it. Hi. Damn, I'm glad I'm good at switching between languages. Sure. Oh, no.
Ring cutter.
Oh my god, it's hard on the heart.
Surge. A moonlit night
Cannot
for
face
all.
me.
Oh.
How dull.
Hold on a sec. No, she was just coming in all of a sudden. So I had.
Moon's remnants.
Lush as the moonlight. Stay
Leaving
your
opening.
hand.
Ow! Ow!
Stay your
ow,
hand.
ow, ow.
The moonless night approaches.
I gotta clean something. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Hello, hello.
The fun part is, remember how I said a while ago that I mistook your ethnicity? I thought you were Filipino. And I told my parents you were Filipino, and I said we were didn't live there, and they said, I live in a, like, war region, and I was like, the Philippines aren't at war? Fuck! I remembered someone else! Yeah, I know the Philippines are in Asia. I mean, I think you know where I'm from. Fuck you!
Did you honestly think that would hit me? Entropy bends to me.
My sister came in again. Now you know, by the way, the difference between an easy boss fight and a hard one.
By the frost moon of old.
In my hand, behold the false moon's fall.
Grow. Make yourselves at home. Three moons converge for the everlasting forest. Witness the power of...
Entropy.
The Temple of Wisdom. Playin. Receive my blessing. By the frost moon of old. Surge.
Excellent.
A
You
new
barely
moon rises.
cannot face me. Found you.
Fuck.
Pathetic.
Body and mind.
I have no idea. Asshole.
Entropy. How dull. You cannot face me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That helped me a lot. And at the same time, not enough.
Huh? Rain cutter. Committed to
The
memory.
marrow of the three moons in my hand. Behold the false moon's fall.
I'm really trying, by the way.
Entropy bends to me.
sharing my knowledge. A moonlit night for all. With one heart, one prey. Branch forest, take my broken crown. Okay, Trio. Witness the power of Gugwa. The Temple of Wisdom. Grow, grow, grow. Three moons converge. Flow.
Pathetic.
This continues, I don't know.
Moon's remnants fall.
I'm dead. It sounds complicated. It is complicated. I'm wasting my resources. I don't have that much food. Oh, yeah. Right. There's. I was like, what do you mean I have not liked everything in Monster? Yeah, of course there's a new region that literally came out today. Of course I don't have everything. I need to craft myself more food because I almost have no food. Hey, Sarah. I suppose I could craft a lot of these. Surprisingly. I need to craft some manually. I think it's Tatar. Yeah, it is Tatar. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Perfect. You wanna know what else is complicated? My favorite minigame. Repertoire of myriad melodies. Seriously. I mean, the game mode is not that complicated. The thing is, where's my favorite one? Come on. There it is. J-Series, and specifically for your cash only. That's great. I love it. The thing is, I'm on PC. These game modes were not made for PC. I say fuck it. I'll still do it. I'm very sad because I'm very concentrated. not every other week. Actually, it's 6 weeks. They do 2 banner phases, and then 1 additional day in between. And this came just out, so we have still 20 days. Then we have another 21 days. And then comes the next banner. There should already be leaks out, but I don't look at leaks now, because otherwise there will be spoilers for things I don't want spoilers for. I'm waiting for the second phase, because in the second phase she shall return. Never. She's gorgeous. I have her best team. I love her gameplay, and the best part, she has a cat. Show it. Show Asher. Come on. Put. No. There he is. Asher. Funny. My favorite character is allergic to cats. Oh, my another performance. And because we just did this, how about no, not Tikura. Tikura is also good, but not. We'll go with Chisiri. I don't know much about Roblox indie games. I think in the next banner we might get my prediction for the next banner actually will be Lohan and Nicole. Strange combination, but Lohan has been teased for a while and Nicole too. But the difference is Nicole was kinda like in the game for years now. And we know she'll be dropped in the next few patches at some point. Same with Lohan, but Lohan has been in the game for like 2 patches now. And he's still not playable. For his character came out of nowhere, that's kind of a long time. I also love the rhythm games. I looked away for a second. There's also official stuff. This is the fan stuff. I mean, the melody is not fun, right? I don't know. I mean, my ex-friend was a transphobe. So, what did I do? I didn't talk to to her much. I mean, sometimes, but because she apologized though, but yeah. Huh. I like how you can see both Venti statues, or giant Barbados statues. From this angle, like the one in Monset over there, and the one in Dornmanport over there. And both can be seen from this, from this statue. It's nice to remember that Vanessa has just a perfect view
If
of
you're
both.
not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
By the way, dinner's ready. I will probably go offline. I'm not sure if I should
Committed to memory.
continue streaming. I mean, I don't have motivation right now to continue the quest, the Worldquest in Dornmanport or in the Temple of Asmodee of Space. I might stream tomorrow, but I'm not sure. For now, I need to leave because the food's getting cold. Yeah, if you want, we could talk on Discord again. Once you make yourself a new account, if you have one, if you can make one. Yeah, I'm Corex on there. I think you know that, but I just want to say it again. Yeah. I gotta go. I'll hopefully see you